Getting through a breakup can be one of the hardest things you will ever go through in life, especially when you're so emotionally invested in someone and when you've been together for like a long time. I went through a divorce in the last year, and at first, when this happened, I was absolutely devastated. Okay, not only did I have the pain from the breakup and the relationship failing, but also we worked together. So I had to find a new job, I had to move out, I had to say bye to the kids. It was just horrible. Like, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But now I truly believe I'm in a better place than ever. So in this video, I want to talk about how to get through a breakup and what I learned. This is my self-improvement channel, Life XP, where I help men change themselves and their lives with content like this, with my male supplement and my paid community here on YouTube. Listen, I know you're going through it right now, but I'm here to tell you there is a way out. But the only real way to make it out of this alive is to work on yourself, because the longer you just mope around feeling sorry for yourself and feeling depressed, the worse you are going to feel. And when you become a better version of yourself and you evolve and grow as a person, all of your relationships will improve as a byproduct. But you do need to analyze what happened. Otherwise, all of the same issues that caused your relationship to break down will keep happening, and then you'll be stuck at square one. So let's just rip the band-aid straight off, okay? Analyze the situation and ask yourself, why did this relationship fail? Be brutally honest with yourself. Was it all your fault? What did you do wrong? What should you have done? What could you have done better? It is very rarely all somebody else's fault, okay? You do have to be honest and take at least some of the accountability. I can tell you from experience that in some way, shape or form, all of my past relationships failed because of me. It was either poor judgment in picking the wrong person, or I had the wrong mindset. I set up the wrong dynamic to begin with. Maybe I didn't communicate. Maybe I was unfaithful. Maybe I was dishonest. It all boiled down to me. That's the way that I see things. Some relationships I even got into just because they were hot and there was no one else around. So I take full accountability for my fuck ups, and I've grown because of it. And now I'm in the best relationship I've ever had. Maybe it wasn't all your fault. Maybe you're a really good dude. Your ex just went out, got drunk and cheated on you. And I've been there too. And that really fucking sucks, because now you've got all these feelings of, you know, not being attractive enough, not being able to satisfy her enough, not being good enough in some way, like just generally not being enough. And that's a really shitty place to be. And no one wants to feel like that. Being reasonable, okay? I would suggest that you take a week or two. This is not always going to be easy. No one said it would be. Take a week or two, okay, to analyze what happened in the relationship. See where you went wrong, okay? Readjust. Understand that you had a part to play in it, and you need to make some adjustments so that you can move forward, okay, and be better in your next relationship. But once you've done that, you need to get back on the horse. Guys, if you are getting any value from the video so far, or you're enjoying it, click like and subscribe, and you can stay up to date with all my future content. So the two best ways I can tell you to get over a breakup. Number one is you have to go back out and start dating as soon as possible. Do not mope around for months on end fantasizing about what your relationship could have been or should have been, okay? It's done. And very rarely, when you go back to an ex to try and patch things up, does it work out. Like, very rarely. I know it's not nice, but things didn't work out for a reason. And if you spend too much time out of the game, you're just going to be more depressed. You're going to be more socially awkward. You're going to feel more nervous when you come to date again. So don't waste any time. But don't just date and try to have sex with every single girl that falls in your lap, okay? This is probably what got you into this fucking position in the first place. You need to be more selective. Remember your faults and work on them. And be very selective and particular about who gets to spend time with you. The best ones, okay? The best girls and relationships are super rare, okay? Remember that. And my second tip to help you get over a breakup. And this, in my opinion, is the best one, okay? You have to go on a journey. You need to make a personal transformation. Now, the aim here is that when your ex sees you in 3 to 6 months, she gets sick to her stomach with how fucking well you are doing. You want to make her feel like her insides are being dug out with a wooden spoon and she feels nothing but utter pain and regret for letting you go. So this is where you make radical changes, okay? Stop smoking and drinking, stop smoking weed if that's you. If you were skinny in your relationship, you now bulk up, okay? You get an aesthetic physique. If you are overweight, you get a 6-pack. If you didn't make enough money, you start working harder, you start a new business. If you were socially awkward, become a fucking social butterfly, become the life and soul. Now this might sound like a really unhealthy coping mechanism, but you are not just doing these things to give a big FU to your partner, okay? You're using this new experience as fuel so that you can grow and become the best version of yourself that you can possibly be. This might just be the fire that you need to finally turn shit around. Do something different with your life. So don't squander this time at the bottom of a bottle. Get active. And when you become a better version of yourself, you will attract more of the right kind of person that you can actually be with. Guys, listen, we do get emotionally attached, okay? You get used to things. You get used to things being a certain way. You spend years with a partner, okay? And you might start to think you don't have any other options and that you are stuck, okay? And this is bullshit. You do have options. You are not stuck. And the right person, your future wife, is out there right now waiting for you to become the best possible version of you that you can become. The ultimate version of yourself. Guys, remember, it is your God-given right to be successful and it is your responsibility to reach your potential.